took a sip of your rum. I don't think that I'll face anyone. I can't imagine feeling that every day. You're buying off a bottle, drink it all anyway. So I guess I never knew you very well. 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 I just wanna feel complete. I waited all this time, now I guess it's time I can all try. A million things I can say, but baby, I'll wait some longer. I leave my bedroom with my poster, serve you up. I do this all because you're my superstar. I look at you and I wonder why it's so complicated. You're talking out to a crowd of people you call you hated. Your friends all tell me you're too scared of coming up. But tonight, why is it all emotional to me? You want sex with me? Come talk to me. Come on. You want sex with me? Come talk to me. Come on. You want sex with me? Come talk to me. Come on. You want sex with me? Come talk to me. Come on. Talk later, that's why I'm going tonight. Your heart's on fire, that's why I'm going tonight. Talk later, that's why I'm going tonight. Your sex on fire, that's why we're going tonight. Talk later, that's why I'm going tonight. Your heart's on fire, that's why I'm going tonight. Talk later, that's why I'm going tonight. Your sex on fire, that's why we're going tonight. I know I'm your obsession. Are you sensing the sexual tension? You know that you're so special to me. I'll be your high, I'll be your pill, your ecstasy. I think about us goes round and round in my head. You know I can't take no more until you're right there in my bed. Do you understand? Yeah, your flirting makes me blush. 'Cause you're my icon and I just want your touch tonight. You want sex with me? Come talk to me. Come on. You want sex with me? Come talk to me. Come on. You want sex with me? Come talk to me. You want sex with me? Come talk to me. Come on. Talk later, that's why I'm going tonight. Your heart's on fire, that's why I'm going tonight. Talk later, that's why I'm going tonight. Your sex on fire, that's why we're going tonight. Talk later, that's why I'm going tonight. Your heart's on fire, that's why I'm going tonight. Talk later, that's why I'm going tonight. Your sex on fire, that's why we're going tonight. You want sex with me? Come and talk to me. You want sex with me? Come and talk to me.
Yeah, I see you every time I sleep.
Don't talk if you're not gonna say much. You could have some.
Never hear what I've got to say because you won't get it again.
doesn't get better, so just give up. It never gets better. It gets worse. You're gonna die alone. Oh, 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 shit, yeah. It gets worse. Doesn't get better, so listen the fuck up. It never gets better. It gets worse. You're gonna die alone. Oh, 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 shit, yeah. It gets worse. You're going down the road, the same one that we have. We cannot wait to watch life kick you in your ass. I should have lived here for all of you out there. There's no way to escape, there's no way to escape. Welcome to hell, 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 welcome to because it doesn't get better unless you're pretty. It doesn't get better unless you got money. It doesn't get better, so just give up. It never gets better. It gets worse. Solo crew world. Oh, 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 shit, yeah. It gets worse.
Hi, Spencer, Lieutenant at Berkeley College Police. Yeah, I need to speak with you, either on the phone or in person. The school monitored a disturbing tweet between you and Frack.
Hello. Turn this music off. I have 32 quests left to get through. My goal was to be starting the Shadowbringers tomorrow. Oh wait, is today's Tuesday, huh? Yeah, my goal was to be done tomorrow, but who knows? Hello, hello. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I'm kind of debating what I want to start with, as I'm like talking about finishing a story tomorrow, or Stormblood tomorrow. I kind of want to knock out some of the Aether Currents I still need. So, I don't know, I might do that first. I also need to attune to that Aetherite anyway. I'll just turn this quest in, unlock flight here, and then I'll get back on track with the story. I just picked up Dancer, and I did a quick roulette on Dancer, and I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy playing that job very much. It feels a lot more constraining to play versus Bard. I feel like you have a lot more freedom with Bard. And that's just because you don't have to be in proximity to do damage to mobs. So my abilities will do damage without needing to be in the mob's asshole. I actually don't know if this is the faster way to get there, or if I can... Am I gonna be stopped by this gate? It might be fine. How far do I have left to go? I have 32 quests. I think I got about 10. I mean, no, I think I got like 8 done yesterday. I've been slacking a bit. But the 32 is just the post patch. Yeah, roughly. Yeah. Because initially I was thinking that tomorrow would be me fresh starting on Shadowbringers, but I ended up not doing any story. So then initially it was going to be, oh, I'll start Shadowbringers on Wednesday. And then that turned into, well, maybe I can just finish up Stormblood and start Shadowbringers on Wednesday tomorrow. But yeah, I just slacked a little bit, so I think 3 streams is about right. Maybe 2 if I do some off stream. Oh, that's a cool mount. What the heck is that? Is that the mount? That is the mount. What the heck? No, it's pretty good. Because for reference, I spent months doing Heaven's Word. I started Heaven's Word, I think in, I want to say October, and I finished it in February. Wait. Maybe end of January, so like 4-ish months. So in comparison, I am doing a lot better, but I'm trying to pace myself with the story while also considering the fact that I want to play in-game content. There's a lot of things that I've been wanting to do that I've been missing because I'm still really behind, so it's nice because in a way I don't feel pressured to do the story, but at the same time I have like serious FOMO. So it's starting to catch up with me. Though, to be fair, a lot of like the new content that's been coming out hasn't really been well received by the majority of the community, so I don't know if it's a good thing. A good thing that I'm not on par with that content yet. But also there's a lot of downtime right now, so I honestly, even if the content isn't great, I would still do it, and I would probably still enjoy it because of the fact that it's downtime, so there's not a whole lot to be looking forward to right now. And I mean, there's some stuff coming out in the future patches, but I mean nothing crazy because the raid tiers are over. The next ultimate isn't coming out for a while. What is this quest? And do I need to do this quest? I actually don't know. Oh, this is my Bard story quest. Okay. Alright. I will do that later. But I think more realistically, if I can be done before 8.0, the next expansion, which I think is definitely going to happen, I would have to slack off for a while for that to be unrealistic. But I think that's a manageable goal. Lokai, to what do I owe the pleasure? Or are you here on business? I beg your pardon. Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how best to invest the wealth of Ul'dah. My dear Lokai, I have you to thank for this. Recognition, I am sure, and I am flattered that you came to me. Truly flattered. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master? Upon matters of profit, there is no living soul better qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman Lolorito, a man whose morning excursions are said to fill his garderobe with gold. I should be happy to arrange a meeting for you, say, at the Scion's former headquarters in Thanalan. The Waking Sands would seem a suitable neutral venue for negotiations, don't you think? Fare you well, Lokai, and may your dealings prove fruitful. It's like Captain America cosplayer. Is that the right person I'm thinking of? I don't even know. Welcome back, Lokai. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? With Lolorito, and you agreed to this. I'm well aware of her standing in the field of business, but I'd hoped to keep the monetarist at arm's length, and him in particular. Nay, I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Ul'dah effectively. Very well, I will meet with Lolorito. Let us go on ahead to the Waking Sands and prepare for his coming. So this is where the Scions first congregated. I've heard many tales, but never had occasion to visit. To work, then. The hour of the meeting draws near, and I would gather my thoughts. Pray see to it that we have the appointed room to ourselves. The appointed room.
A personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help. You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira?
I hate him.
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I am glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say I am most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate. But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both.
Now he's
And who
listening.
better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more.
Oh, I kind of hoped that they would voice the rest of that.
To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Huh, I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gear Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
Oh, this is scary. Is it gonna be a multiple choice answer? Please don't. Oh no. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. This one. Yeah.
Yes, a quarry town certainly does carry the potential for profit. At least it would do were it situated anywhere near a lucrative market. It would cost more to transport the materials than they are worth, in my humble opinion.
Oh, we're supposed to run through all these?
Yes, if a stable trade route can be established between Uldar and Alamigo, then Alagiri would once more become an important waypoint. But while such growth would greatly benefit its current residents, I'm afraid it could sustain little beyond that. Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Seld.
Clearly.
I know the Saltry and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gill.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenard Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well-versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production. The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders, just as Your Grace desired.
Yay!
A deal is struck then.
I fear it will be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations, but I shall not complain. We have piqued Lolorito's interest and secured his invaluable expertise. Thank you, Lokai. I could not have done it without you. Oh, you're welcome. Our course is decided. I shall return to the palace and have my ministers begin work on implementing the particulars of the plan. If I could prevail upon you one more time, Lokai, I would ask that you convey the details of our negotiations to Commander Hex on your return to Alamigo. My thanks again. Together, we have laid the groundwork for an endeavor which promises to benefit the peoples of Alamigo and Uldal both. Lokai, you're back. What did Nanamo? Oh, sorry. Are you allowed to talk about your audience with the Sultana? So, Raban says he's going to return to Uldal, but she isn't sure he wants to. Tell us something we don't know, but I'm pleased to hear that she's committed to helping our refugees come home. And this plan to revitalize the Saltery does make a lot of sense. Quite how you convinced her to seek Lolorito's help is another question. After all that has happened, he is the very last person I would expect her to turn to for advice. But on a more practical note, Lise, assuming the interim government elects to accept Uldal's proposal, I have one caveat I should like you to include in the bargain. Alamigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal after all, and allowing Uldal to provide the entirety of the capital will afford Lolorito too much control. Honestly, Alvino, it's like Kogane never happened. What exactly does a ruthless profiteer have to do with to earn your trust? But yes, you do make a good point. First things first, though, we need to discuss this proposal with the Salteri's residents. Whisker, how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what Watt thinks of the idea before agreeing to anything. Right away, Commander. Would you mind coming along, Lokai? I might need you to fill in the details. Then I shall come as well. Should Watt wish to discuss figures, my knowledge of the nation's finances may prove useful. I was enjoying the song. Oh, I can fly here. How convenient. Oh, I love it. Yeah, this would take infinitely longer if I did not have flight. Where is it at? Up here? Ah, there it is. What manner of mischief brings you youngins to Old Watt this time? They want to rebuild the Saltery, Granddad. Lokai, tell them about the deal. Well, bugger me. We've never had the coin or the hands to put the place back to how it was, but it sounds like that's about to change. There's just one small wrinkle in your plan. It doesn't account for all the nasties queuing up to anyone... queuing up to eat anyone who goes near the shore. The king used to send soldiers to cull the buggers, but the Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us. Don't worry, Granddad, we'll take care of all that. Commander Hex has been talking about starting up regular patrols, and I'm sure she'd assign me to the lock if I asked. I'd appreciate that, Whisker, my lad. Truly I would. So, does this mean you've gotten better with that blade of yours? I've been trading, aye, but mostly to kill Imperials. You've some experience hunting monsters, don't you, Lokai? Think you could cast an eye over a few of the local beasties and teach me how to deal with them? Let's not waste any time then. I'll see you by the lock. I don't remember agreeing. Whilst you are busy attending to the local fauna, I shall have Master Watt explain to me exactly what is required to restore the Saltery to its former glory. Good hunting. Is it not like right over here? Ah. Right then, Lokai. I've got a spyglass here you can use to take a closer look at those pests. Once you've got their measure, you can tell me what to do, and we'll see how well I get on. Okay. Did these things? Oh, weak point. I see. Its tail. Maybe its head. I think, isn't it supposed to like show me? Oh. I think I can like move it though. Where's your weak point? Tell me. Speak your mind. It's not your head. Oh, it's your jaw. The underside of the head looks soft and vulnerable. Looks like you found a yabi. They say hitting their shells like smacking a rock. Any suggestions? Vulnerable under the head, are they? Right then. Wish me luck. I believe in him. Good job. Thanks, Lokai. I did just as you told me, and the wavekin went down like a sack of popatoes. Let's find something else. Alright, what are we looking for next? Lightning sprite? I think I can handle the yabbies now, so we should try something different. What else is out there? Faux beds. I hope I'm saying that right. Is it your eyeball? Yes. The Phobad's hands are large and powerful, but destroying its crystallized core should render the golem inanimate. You sense power pulsating from behind its brow. Interesting. Ugh. A Phobad. How do I defeat one of those? Just hit it really hard. Inside his head, is it? I'll try to stab it right between the eyes, then. Do that. Yeah, this thing is definitely a little silly. Just like a big rock. It actually reminds me of the hat, the talking hat from Harry Potter. I think that's what I'm thinking of. It's not easy fighting with the liberator of Alamigo watching your every move, but I got the job done. Thanks for the advice, Lokai. I feel a lot better prepared for my patrols now. Any road, we should head back to the Saltery before Granddad starts to worry I've been snipped into pieces and fed to a Yabby's hatchlings. Granddad, we are alive. Don't you worry. I see you returned in one piece. Dealt with those beasties then, did you? I fought them myself after a bit of instruction from Lokai here, like, once I've shared what I've learned with the others, we should have no trouble keeping the shoreline clear. Good lad. A fine young man you've become, Whiskar. A fine young man indeed. Too often of late I hear tales of folk over in the city, drunk on victory and too hungry for revenge, their heads stuck firmly in the past. But we need to set our sights on the future, on things which will improve our lot. Things like getting the Saltery ready to welcome our long-lost countrymen. Ooh, weapon coffer. It seems Whiskar has the Saltery's security well in hand. I, meanwhile, have discussed the next steps with Master Watt and completed my inspection of the site. With a little work, the vacant buildings here could be made into very presentable dwellings. Message from General Alden. Apologies for the interruption, miss, but the General would speak with you at your earliest convenience. Do not feel obligated to wait around on my account. I will remain here to hammer out the final details with Watt and act as an intermediary with our business partners in Ul'dah. You should go. General Alden asks you wait for him by the main gate in the Alamigan quarter. My apologies again, miss. Very well. Okay, where to? Oh, all the way over there. Okay.
Apologies for the wait.
Oh, this is voiced.
People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius, the fugitives who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal. Aye, well, it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall.
Remember those names.
It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
Kill them all.
Hear, hear. There is no more fitting sentence for the perpetrators of such a massacre, and that is but one of their crimes. In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me.
Walk with me. I like my little lizard. I swapped from Viera to lizard because their lore was really good.
I bear a share of the blame for Ilbert's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamegan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did. Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't. But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever. Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Alamigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done.
No.
Soon, I will return to Uldar and take my place at the Sultana's side.
Father.
Just all the
I'll not
excitement.
deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword. But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain.
I'm curious to see what he ends up deciding to do.
Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
Because I feel like Nanamo's gonna be like, oh, I just want you to be happy, blah blah blah. That took longer than I intended, but at least you know where I stand. Now let's settle. Arnvold, what news? We may have a problem, sir. A group of Anata has arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Vera. These are the Qualyana, the ones that summoned the Primal. They're insisting they be allowed to attend the council. Lise is trying to reason with them, but she may need help. An invitation was extended to all of the native beast tribes, but we assumed the Qualyana would refuse it out of hand. We had best go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. Lokai, you've dealt with these Qualyana before. I'd have you at my side. Oh, I need to go through this. Oh, nope, I can fly. I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. I don't need you. I'll do it myself. Okay, Rabine. Gods, it's good to see you. The Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss, but we did not come here to shed blood. You claim to seek harmony with all those who call Yerbanya home. If this is truly your wish, you will welcome us as envoys of the Anata. It is our wish, and you are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewelry. You have my word that it will all be returned to you when the meeting is over. We will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors. I reckon that's the closest we're going to get to a compromise, and we will have people standing guard. Aye, let them keep their swords. Did we have an agreement? Lead the way to your meeting chamber. I think that's fair. Why do I have the feeling we welcomed a viper into our midst? I guess we'll just have to see. Oh, I should probably go ahead and use this coffer. I need to sell this materia. I'm actually surprised my inventory is not as full as it could be. Okay. Weapon. Oh, it's a new top too. Cool. Let me... This top is cute. Oh, it actually kind of matches the whole thing in my hair. Cute. Okay. What's this? Oh, it's a minion. This Kalyana's elders' intentions seem at odds with all we know of her tribe. What think you? What think you? I'm gonna say they can't be trusted. Aye, it is said that once a creature has fallen under the sway of a primal, there is no salvation. And I strongly doubt the Kalyana have suddenly broken free of Lakshmi's will. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The guard must be strengthened, ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the scions? I'll round up our comrades and send them to the Alamigan quarter. You can go on ahead if you'd like, Lokai. My thanks. I will see you in the palace. Okay, hold on. I need to add this song to my playlist. A song started playing when I opened YouTube Music and it scared the shit out of me. Okay. I have a running playlist of songs that I like throughout the story. And then I have a playlist of songs that I liked before I started the story, because obviously some songs have a lot more context. So just kind of a little experiment to see which ones I end up liking more after I play through the story. I guess it technically would be faster to TP it, but I'm already flying, so. I actually really like this top. This top has like a little, like, cute little bag. I don't know if I could find an actual outfit I would like it for, but in terms of leveling, like leveling gear, I think it's really nice. Can I get through there from here, or do I have to go up? Maybe it would still be faster to TP, as I'm getting lost. Okay, we're close. There we go. Okay, I've brought reinforcements. Arnvald told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests, and I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Y'shtola and Thancred as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I'm not familiar with the Kalyana tribe myself, but Alizé's reports suggested that they shunned contact with other races. Despised it, in fact, even compared to other Anata. Indeed, this apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy, and I imagine Lys was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, 'twould seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Y'shtola and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. Understood. We shall join General Alden inside then. Lokai, do you know of the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city at the top of the stairs. The guard there should have been instructed to let us pass. I'm flying over the wall. Yeah. I think it's kind of hard to really tell which would technically be faster. But it's not like I'm speed progging, so it's fine. You're with the Scions, miss. General Alden left orders that you were to be escorted inside. If you'll follow me. I love adding random words to sentences that don't belong. Why am I doing that? Oh, pretty. This is definitely voiced. I'll just go ahead and do this now.
Thank you all for coming.
I so love that top right now.
I am Lys Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every
that creature
corner
is
of
so cute.
Dirabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne.
Uh-oh.
It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king.
I shall take my place at the throne.
Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
Okay, that was a good preface to this meeting. Oh, that you're quite literally sitting in a circle. I see this.
Expertly done. Lys has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
Until it won't. Dun dun dun.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfrid. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kalyana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
I've never seen them get up before. It's really funny.
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania devote themselves to our faith. You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi!
We don't want to.
Lady of bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage.
Oh, is this where I have to do the hard version now? Oh no. Whoa, that's bright. I so hoped that this would just be like a peaceful, let's be silly together encounter, but
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
They don't need them.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
It's up to us.
Yeah, that's really bad. Because then there would be nothing that like they could do if everybody was under her control. Is she dead? Oh no. Please, no! Oh, that's right. Oh shit, we're powerful. Oh no.
Gods damn it! The guards were already turned! Fools!
It's really unfortunate because now they're gonna probably see that as an attack on their people, but in reality, they were just trying to save them.
The Kaliana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvald to shield us.
Let Makote.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh, they're scared. Shit, Lisa's so cool.
Yeah, whatever she's about, she'd best make it quick. Come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
I've actually grown to like Raban a lot. I mean, I've never really disliked him, but he's had a lot of really good character development. Okay, wait. Okay, this is gonna take a minute. I'm gonna take a quick break, like literally a very quick break. I'll be right back. Okay, let me take a couple sips of this water and then we'll continue. How do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. If I think like that, we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light on my side. We can do this. Isn't that right? Use the duty action to deflect. To dissipate. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm kind of surprised they made this a solo instance. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, did I do that right? Okay, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, deflect. No! No! Shit! Oh my god, already? What? Am I really bad? Hello? Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I just realized I still have the BRB on my screen. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's try this again. Am I supposed to do that? Okay, okay, I see, I see. Okay, so do I have to like individually use them? Okay, yes. Oh, okay. This is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Nice, okay.
Why, I offer you peace and serenity.
Oh, fuck. I'm glad that they made this a solo instance. Like, I think it's really cool. But, oh, wait, did that not work? Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. This one's closest. Then this one. Then these ones. Oh, shit. No, stop. I had my target on you. Okay, okay. All right, this one. This one. Okay. Oh my god! There's so many. Stop that. Oh. Oh. Cool. If I'm close enough, it'll do multiple. Okay. All right. What are the ones looking like over here? Oh, fuck. No shit. No. Okay. I'm doing the easy one. Wow. Very easy. I cannot believe my eyes. Okay. Okay. Cool. Why am I doing the furthest one first? I don't know. That's a great question.
Why, I offer you peace and serenity.
Do I get another? Okay, I don't. Okay, cool. I feel like Arnveld's doing more this time, unless I'm just... Oh, this is very easy. That's right. Okay. So the range on it is just wider, I'm assuming. Oh, I'm so glad for that. Wow. Okay, now what does this do? Does this destroy them all? It does. Wow, why isn't the original one like this? There's so many. There's absolutely no way I would be able to do this. Unless there's just more because it's easier. Which is also very possible, but...
I shall free you from your hate!
Okay. Wow. Okay. Is that it? Yes.
God damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
Really? Wow.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
I'm surprised. Wait, are we supposed to put them in the corners or? Stay on your guard. There. Where? Oh, hello. Oh no. Wait, are we supposed to? Okay. The carbuncle. Okay. Wow, I didn't think I would waste an entire song on that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit, wait. They're gonna die if I'm not in that stack with them? Okay. Oh wow. I have to escape? And then what about those? Oh no. Die, all of you. I'm actually really glad I did this one because who knows what the normal one would have been like. Oh my gosh.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
I don't know if that's gonna do anything. Okay, no, I just need to be in the thing. Got it. Will I get another stack before this thing's up? I'm not so sure. Maybe. I don't think so. Oh, shit. It's very cool though for Dolichum to help us. That was very unexpected. We would absolutely be dead if she wasn't here to help us right now. We're trying, we're trying.
Here it comes.
LB3. Goodbye. We did it. She gone for good this time?
We did it! We beat her!
Uh-oh. Oh, Lise unlocked it. Oh, that's what she went to go do.
What is this?
I was wondering how she got out.
I'm only gonna say this once.
That makes sense, yeah, because I forgot she left.
The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
Wow. I guess it really was her choice, though, in the end. And at the very least, there would be the aspect, like, if she did end up deciding to end it, that it would be her decision. The lighting in this room looks really good. It's really pretty. So she's really gonna do it, huh? But at least now she's proven herself.
It's her, the butcher.
Oh. Oh. wait, no. Okay, I was gonna say.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
Really?
You are not forgiven.
But I'm sensing a but.
Not you. You I will never forgive.
Oh.
But I will thank you.
Okay, I was gonna say.
For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Oh, she's crying. That's probably more than she expected to receive, to be honest. Well thought, Lokai, Arenvald. That was a near thing. Aye, our stand against the Kalyana would have been brief, indeed, had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd be enthralled, as surely our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have. God, it's my fault, my stupid mistake. Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in future. You can be assured that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldier who first spoke up in favor of the Kalyana keeping their weapons springs to mind. Oh yeah. A primal servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, Yishola. We would appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fordola turned up. What was she even doing there? I asked her to come. Well, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnfrid was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Fordola picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordola grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face if that's what it takes. 'Tis a long and arduous path you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alvino. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I will see that you're not interrupted. Lokai, you and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest. You've earned it. Can't keep meeting like this.
To contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people. 'Tis a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave.
I don't know why, but that walk looks a lot slower.
Your Grace, there was no word.
Raubon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames
Oh, wow.
and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
But, Your Grace...
Oh.
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
Oh. This is
I
sad.
swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
Oh.
Nanamo.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
That is really cool, because then that means that like, she's gonna... It's like...
Thank you, Your Grace.
What's the word?
It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Like, now she'll be able to...
Tomorrow you will serve
own.
Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
Wow, that was really sad, but also like really exciting. And I'm excited to see where their characters go, but ugh.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow.
No, we did the easy mode. Don't worry.
No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest. But I must yield the floor to Rauban. He has an important announcement to make.
They did such a good job with the Dawn Troll graphics update because I was scared of her before. I really was.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Oh wow. So Pippin is just taking his place.
'Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
You may be getting on in years, Father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor. And you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Yay!
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Rauban.
Yay!
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
Hey, don't look at us. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch. In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
I think it's about time to head it back to Rogger's Reach. What's next for all of you? LSA will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you if you've no objections. I'd welcome the company. Lokai, why don't you come along to the Reach as well once you've said your farewells to Nanamo and the others? Oh, nice. Okay, where to? Oh, okay. It might be faster to TP. It might be faster. Well, here we are again. Alphino has regaled me with the thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed everything. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Ingrid and Ishtola when we heard the report of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby this time, but we'll need to keep a closer eye on the Kalyana. You could say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day. But someone has to make an effort at reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Brood Mother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies and the Vera and the M tribes first. Is that a... Okay. I plan to have resistance scouts keep track of the Kalyana's movements at all times. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the resistance army, out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the resistance newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. But the Bull of Alamigo... We call it an army, but the resistance is really a collection of smaller, independent groups. And when Conrad passed his command on to me, the authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Ralger's Reach. He just happened to be serving as a resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray. But that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under the new government, I'll be nominating Raban as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice. Assuming he accepts the post, Alamigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. The seeds which we so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. Okay, let's see. For this little minion. Oh, okay, never mind. Rankugan, I know. I do give thanks to the Kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. Oh yeah, I forgot that he's alive. But there their generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like just so much Jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in the city of rich merchants. Wait, why? These dongo are delicious. Will you have one? More sweetbreads? I surrendered my blade to secure what few coins we have. I'm intrigued. It's like talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden I shall never know, but I am alive and I must return to my master's side. Come, so we shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. I'm kind of curious, like, knowing that she's alive, what are her intentions now? It's quite curious. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Destruction. Have you read the reports? First Dodoma, then Alamigo, and Lord Zenos put to the sword. Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Nay, Lord Zenos lives. Deplorable that our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims. Who are you? I want to see what this little minion looks like. Oh, it's silly. My curiosity. Okay, great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognized the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it to say, we're in good hand. Having the Bull of Alamigo at the helms done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultana to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. The Council has also decreed that we're to maintain a presence at Roger's Reach. This will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly, a bit too tirelessly, some might say. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. That's an exaggeration, and I always get up again. Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now, not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Kalyana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's, Shanti's daughter. you know, the half-dead one. For whatever reason, the Kalyana thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her yet. Okay, there you are. Alphino, Alize, is everything alright? We've received word from Tataru. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that, she didn't say. Only that we should come to Kugane right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alize is determined to make it a party of 3. As I've told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit for some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister. I have quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. You will be joining us, I trust. Huh. I was about to say I'd come too, but I'll just have to settle for cheering you on from afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured, should this business prove of even tangible concern to Alamigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off then. Hancock and Tataru await us at the Rupee Bazaar offices. Let's go say hello to our pal. Our enemy and our pal. Okay, where to? I wonder if I need to get this gear yet. I think I'm close to maxing out, if not already maxed out. Yeah, my politics, so... I don't know if I need that stuff now, though. I can't believe I'm already 75 and I haven't even really done anything on this job.
My friends, thank you for coming at such short notice.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved?
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
My apologies.
Why is she apologizing? What?
Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course. Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor.
Xenos is alive.
Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugane
to
investigate recent sightings of a certain individual.
Yatsuyu. I think that was how you say that.
The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu. I beg your pardon?
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu. But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
Have you informed Lord Hien? Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
Old bear.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them. I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
I love Yukari scales.
Thank you. If Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Like those facial features.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear. Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not, but I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garlean's movements, and more besides.
The informant awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanho Nanamachi. From its shining facade to its dark underbelly, few know Kugane as intimately as he. One of the finest informants money can buy. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Permit me to assist you in your quest, my friends. The sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Should your search take you away from Kugane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail. I'll give Soroban a hand. If he's providing us a ship, the least that we can do is supply the provisions. I'll be at the pier if you need us. A welcome offer and an excellent plan. Without further ado then, let us seek out this informant in Sanho Hanamachi. This should be the place. Now we wait and see who comes. It has been a while, my friends. Yes, yes, a long while indeed. Who is it? I knew it. Gyoto, any funny business and you know what happened. What will happen, I trust. No funny business. Only loyal service and the finest quality information. Of course, such quality does not come cheap. No, but then Hancock already paid you. Honestly, you must think we were born yesterday. I've half a mind to call Elise. No, Elise, I beg you, no boots. I will tell you everything I know, free of charge. The Empire searches for Yotsuyu. High and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, they did, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And have you decisive information? Were the two individuals cited here indeed Gosetsu and Yotsuyu? Alas, see them with my own eyes I did not. But the Imperials are confident. Yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. But here is something they do not know, a rumor which you will find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly Rogan samurai appeared on Kugane Dori with a beauteous maiden and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. It was no common katana either, but one of surpassing craftsmanship. Well, that is interesting, assuming it's true. Did you corroborate the rumor with the pawnbroker in question? No. Regrettably, I do not have a working relationship with the master of Shofuku Shikoten. Now, why would that be, I wonder? If I didn't know better, I'd think he'd lent you money. Ahem. He will help you, I am certain. While you speak with him, I will make contact with my Garland connections and learn what I can of their progress. A glimpse of the blade is all I need to be sure. But is it wise to let the Namazu out of our sight? I mean, yeah. No other choice but this, and a fine choice it is. Though I am adept at gathering information, it is so much more efficient to share the work. He's right. Given the urgency, we would do well to split up, and so I will go with our friend here. Nothing improves efficiency like a little supervision. Yes, we will go together, and there will be no boots. Let's be about it then. Good luck with the katana. Shall we reconvene at the pier later on? Fragrant as the Ruby Bazaar offices are, I prefer the fresh air. I believe Alize has her task well in hand. Shall we seek out the pawnbroker? Reading. Yay. That's great. Everything in order? Then let us proceed to Kugane Dori and find the master of Shofuku Shikoten. I'm hoping they'll say it in a cutscene. Let's see. Markets. Where's this one? A Rogadan samurai and a maiden. Never seen him. Now, if you don't have any business with me, make way for someone who does. Asshole. Welcome, good madam. Welcome. Welcome. Will you be buying, or... So you have heard tell of the Rogadan samurai's katana. Small wonder, it is a fine example of its kind. One moment. Dare I hope you have found our pawnbroker? Excellent work, Lokai, and that is the katana. There can be no doubt, it is Gosetsu's blade. The craftsmanship is exquisite, is it not? And you will be pleased to know that the pledge has just expired. I should be glad to sell it to you, assuming you have the coin. This is no ordinary weapon, you understand, and it is priced accordingly. But if you are serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have already expressed an interest. The blade represents conclusive proof of Gosetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered a necessary cost in securing his safe return. Yet it is not a decision I can make alone, least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. Scarce. I'll pay. Sure. Nay, my friend, grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot ask this of you. It is enough to know that Gosetsu is alive and well. Yugiri, wait. The Scions will buy the katana. Pray consider it a gift. Master Alphino, your kindness is touching, truly. Yet, in matters of coin, would Mistress Tataru not expect to be consulted? Come now, a friend would never have relinquished this blade were the need not great. And are we not bound by honor to help a friend in need? I say we are, and I am sure Tataru will wholeheartedly agree. It's settled then. You have made a wise choice, my friend. Such pieces are few and far between. Now, if you would be so good as to come this way, I shall prepare the necessary papers. If I may ask, sir, after he visited your establishment, do you perchance know where the old samurai went? He is our friend, and we would return his weapon to him. A friend of yours, you say? I see. Well, then, I suppose there could be no harm in telling you. No sooner had I provided him with the requested sum than this pretty young companion began clamoring for Dengo. I duly recommended those served at the Uminiko tea house, and thither did they set off. Clamoring for Dengo? Can these truly be the same people? It makes no sense. Some manner of code, perhaps, but it avails us not to speculate. Let us go to this tea house and see if we can pick up their trail. Where to? Oh, we need to go back up. Oops. I'm just gonna TP. It's gonna be faster. To the main aviary. But of course I remember. How could I forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl you'll ever see, scoffing down Dingo as if her life depended on it while the old samurai looked on. Not quite what he expected, I'll wager. Far be it from me to gossip about my customers, but he was planning to spirit her away across the Ruby Sea, out of the reach of her family, no doubt. When the girl had finally had her fill, they set off in the direction of the Shiokaze hostelry, presumably to find someone discreet with a boat. So Getsetsu makes for Doma, but this woman who travels with him, the more I hear about her, the more I wonder if she could truly be Yotsuyu. While doubts remain over the identity of Gosetsu's traveling companion, for now we can but follow the trail. Come, let us away to the pier and make ready to sail. With luck, Alize will already have joined Master Soroban and Mistress Tataru there. Okay, I'm gonna finish those quests and then I will end for tonight. Excellent timing, my friends. Mistress Alize arrived mere moments ago. All went well on my end. Kyoto met with an Imperial officer and wielded his way to some new information. It seems the troops who recently arrived in Kugane came directly from Garlemald. The Imperials based here have been kept in the dark. And that's not all. A contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing for deployment to the Ruby Sea. If I didn't know better, I'd say they picked up Gosetsu's trail. Then your information matches ours. We are quite certain that Gosetsu seeks to cross the mainland. I'm sorry, did I hear that right? You use Scion funds to buy Gosetsu's katana at the asking price? Aye, well, we were in some haste and it seemed a worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here is the contract of sale. Price see that the man is paid. Saul's beard. You agreed to this? Give me strength. Well, it's not like the search can wait. You best be on your way. Alpha, no. We need to talk. I want you to come straight to the offices as soon as you get back. Promise me. Oh, very well. I shall call upon you as soon as I return. First, let us go to the Ruby Price. If Gosetsu has already set sail, the sentries there are sure to have seen him. Satoru seemed rather vexed, did she not? Ever the melodramatist. I am sure our finances can stretch to a single sword. Remind me to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. But I digress. We have work to do. You as well, Xander. Sleep well. I appreciate you popping in.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
That's loud. Oh, the Confederacy.
What's going on out there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy. We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
Uh-oh.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless
Yotsuyu is on that island.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
We will help them while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing. Yeah!
Come.
We're swimming though. Okay. All right.
An opening. Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
No! Whoa! Fuck! I fucked up my song so bad. that it? Are there more? Okay. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed the stairs twice.
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Oh no.
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
Gosetsu!
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan. Eliminate hostiles. All forces, attack!
Die. Another one? Why is it click off? Really? Am I not gonna be able to kill these things in time? Did we do it? No! Oh my god. my song. What the heck? Yay! Think.
The art
Oh my
of
god, this is taking
forebears.
so long.
Focus. Release!
Die, all of you. Yay!
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
He would have died without our assistance.
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that. But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Do not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
I'm so curious. Did she like lose her memory or something?
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time?
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
A trick, surely.
That was my first thought, aye. And I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard. Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Judge what?
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say. But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
You have my word.
Well, I must be going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Hello? As Sensei says, we should move on. It would not do for Yotsuyu to be seen here. Now, if I know my sister, she will already be waiting with a boat at the nearby pier. Let's go and see if I'm right. Oh, I wish I had flight here, but it's okay. At least it's not far. Osetsu, thanks the gods you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. And it was all I could do to restrain her. Can you blame me for worrying? Strong as Lokai is, anything could happen in the chaos. But enough about me. We need to talk about her. Greetings. They tell me you've lost your memory and that's fine, but I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off of you, not for a moment. These people are strange. Are you sure they're your friends? I am. They may behave strangely, but I trust them with my life. You have naught to fear. Alright, if you say so. Right. 'Tis past time we set sail. I, for one, would not keep Lord Hien waiting without due cause. Aye, and the longer we tarry, the more we risk inviting trouble. Lest you forget, the Red Kojin bear no love for Yotsuyu either. I shall deliver you to familiar shores near Azari, but out of the villager's sight. Here is where we part ways, my friends. I pray the remainder of your journey passes uneventfully. Lunkai, when you are not otherwise occupied, I would speak with you about my next business venture. It promises to be extremely lucrative, and I do not say so lightly. After the prodigious sum spent acquiring a certain sword, it would present a fine opportunity to refill the Scion's coffers and restore the smile to Mistress Tataru's face. Oh, come along. Tataru was overreacting. How much could a single katana possibly cost? Far more than you think, plainly. A blade like Osetsu's is worth a fortune. Enough to buy a house and furnish it. Which you would know had you bothered to check the price. What? I had no idea. This business venture of Soroban's, you will give it a fair hearing, I trust. He has been good to us after all. As for me, I think I should look into drawing upon my personal funds. I don't know what this is for. I am going to end here for the night. I think I made some decent progress. I will try to do some between today and tomorrow. And we'll go from there. Okay, bye.